Fitz would never put an injured player up here, so what should that tell us?
That's a good question for the head coach.
Fitz, what can you say about your quarterback situation and, to likely starter on Thursday or whatever?
Yeah, I like our quarterback situation a lot. And I think we've got a lot of really good players. And you'll find out at 8:06 Eastern. So there's transparency.
The Northwestern Wildcats have a new home, and today is the first time all members of the team assemble in the same room.
All right, guys, welcome to the Walter Athletic Center. Hey! So we hit the ground, man. We hit it running. And we are incredibly proud of what we got done in the rearview mirror. But in front of us, man, that windshield is an opportunity we've been waiting for. This building, this summer, this training camp, the opener on the road, Big Ten game, the schedule, the season. And all that stuff is a process and a journey. Let's embrace it. Let's have great brotherhood. Let's build great chemistry. And let's have the most fun we've ever had any summer. Okay? Let's get after it, but let's have fun.
The day also marks the first time that the team has seen the brand new state-of-the-art Walter Athletic Center.
I got four outlets in my locker, bro. You can't tell me nothing, man. I got 4 outlets, bro. I can charge everything. The greatest facility in the world. We here.
I'm really losing. I'm losing it right now, dude.
For some on the team, it's a chance to explore places usually off limits.
Where does he sit down and do business at? I've got the power.
Yeah, get your areas cleaned up, guys.
While his office recently received an upgrade, not a lot has changed at the home of Pat Fitzgerald. The former Wildcat All-American has spent the last 12 years at the helm of the Northwestern football program. Today, he welcomes his team's leadership council over for dinner.
Yeah. Gonna go medium rare, and then you guys, if you need me to put it back on, you're soft. I'll take care of that for you. Well, going into our 13th season, this is, I guess, our 12th off season, and just feel incredibly blessed and fortunate to be working with this great group of guys. They've had an amazing year academically, and now it's ready to embark on the season, and it's kind of the last meeting of the leadership council over the summer. So, cooking some steaks, sweating my rear end off, trying to feed these guys well, and talk about where we're at as a program, what we value, who we are, what our standards are, where we're going to go for the season, and it's going to be because of their leadership. So just feel incredibly fortunate to have just a great family, 3 little boys. Stace had to run them out to football practice here. That's why we cooked them dinner early, and just can't wait for them to get back here and enjoy some time with the players. Anybody want medium-ish? Is this look all right for anybody?
Let's take it. Is that enough?
Fitzgerald's Wildcats finished the year with 8 straight victories and return as one of the more experienced programs in the country. The players here this evening were elected by their teammates to speak on behalf of the team.
Where do you guys think we're at? Where do you think we need to go in camp?
But having that confidence within our group,
Yep.
and to go attack teams and start it off right from the beginning.
Yep.
And really being the ones that start the fight rather than getting hit first. And I think I found that how that mindset just changes you. Like even in rehab with Nate, like when you got your mind in the right place, like I think that's important.
Senior Clayton Thorson's season abruptly ended in 2017 during Northwestern's victory in the Music City Bowl.
You know, I couldn't see the far side of the field. I just heard the reaction of the crowd, and then getting ready to hear what the next play call is, and all of a sudden I hear from up top, Clayton's down. So, you know, right then and there, you know, my hope is it just maybe just got rolled up or something, and I could tell pretty quickly that it was more than just that.
I knew something was wrong. I've never felt my knee move in those sort of ways before, and really there was no doubt that something serious had happened. So from the doctor's perspective, from Dr. Andrews, he had kind of said 10 to 12 months. And that's kind of what I was getting pretty consistently everywhere, was 10 to 12 months. And so, you know, me initially, I'm like, man, I'm not going to play at Northwestern ever again. And so that was tough. And just to kind of wrap my mind around that a little bit, but not thinking about it too much because I did not want that to be how I went out.
After his surgery in January, Thorson was back on his feet, working toward a return to a level that has made him the winningest quarterback in Northwestern history. The road to recovery isn't always a smooth one.
And so as I kind of got over those initial hurdles, I think that helped the most, just knowing that I can do so much more than what I think, and knowing that in rehab, pain is good. Each week mattered because that meant on the other end, you know, that's a week in the season. And so that's kind of how I approached it.
But the most important step during Thorson's recovery wasn't taken on the field or during rehab, but down the aisle.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Clayton, you may kiss your bride.
It was really special to have those guys at the wedding because we've gone through so much together on the field, but also they know Audrey. And so it was fun to have them experience that with me. And a lot of those guys, that's the first time they've been to a wedding with someone they know that's kind of their peer.
But what's been most inspiring is just to watch his amazing attitude and his work ethic to get himself ready to play this season. And his goal is to play in the opener.
No, go. Yeah. You know, I want to play, and I really want to be a part of this team and do what I've been doing for the past 3 years, and that's play quarterback. And you know, I don't know how that's going to go this season, you know, especially to start off, but I know that I put myself in a position to do that. So I would say just the drive to play with my teammates has been huge for me.
You all right?
Oh, good.
That boy work.
Nothing brings together a collection of varying personalities like college roommates. And there are 8 Wildcats in this house just a short distance from campus.
Actually, James Breaker lives in here. Yeah, messy room. Messy guy.
We've got theology, apologetics, political science, memoir, and then we got some American history. Fitting for today.
Clayton and James didn't move all their stuff out, so it's a little messy right now, but this is our room. We got 2 TVs here, one for Fortnite, the other one for Fortnite as well.
Hey, which one's your ear burgers, Cody?
Garlic salt, Lowry's, Worcestershire sauce.
I don't know what any of that really means.
For receiver Bennett Skoranek, this 4th of July is an opportunity to get some reps behind the grill.
Let's heat it up, baby.
But who will be taking the snaps from behind center at the season opener remains uncertain.
Just really excited about the opportunity, and obviously we're praying for Clayton to be healthy and get back whenever he can, but we're going to step up.
T.J. Green's father, Trent, played quarterback in the NFL for 15 seasons, and now his son suits up on Saturdays with his nephew.
So TJ, he's my cousin. My mom and his mom are actually sisters, so I've known him since I can remember. You know, we love football. We've dreamed about, moments like this forever. I remember being with him like in the NFL stadiums after some of his dad's games, and he's throwing me touchdowns, and we're just dreaming. We, create teams in the old NCAA video games. He's the quarterback, I'm the receiver, stuff like that.
What is that thing? What is that? What is that? A frozen burger. A turkey burger?
Get that thing off our grill.
What is it? Get that out of here. Hey.
After leading the team in receiving yards and touchdowns in 2017, Skoranek returns for his junior season as one of Clayton Thorson's favorite targets. Green, meanwhile, has spent the offseason preparing for his first chance to see the field.
Just for it to be a possibility even, it's kind of crazy, and if it actually happens, it's going to be just out of this world. Our whole family's planning on being there, even if I don't get the chance to play. So it's a big deal for the family, that's for sure.
Perfect. That's my first ever burger I made. How does it look?
I think the team's in a really good position. Obviously we lost a few key guys, but I think we have a lot of talent coming back, and we have a lot of young guys that are ready to step up. I know it's a tough schedule, but I think we're definitely ready for the challenge.
North Avenue Beach. Downtown, baby.
Downtown.
Making it David. Who's got shotgun? Nothing like sand, water, and some.
As the summer starts to wind down, the start of fall camp means the Wildcats are back in Kenosha, Wisconsin for a week of practices.
Field's looking pristine, baby! Woo! Let's go!
For some, it's a chance to finally suit up for some contact.
Hey, I need you to help this T-Rex arm real quick.
Senior Nate Hall is back after an injury in December cost him the only missed game of his career.
Don't talk about it, be about it. Yeah. Let's go, Nate. Yeah. Hey, y'all got more. Let's go. Save the ball.
Hall returns as the elder statesman of a talented group of linebackers.
When you came in, he's still gonna try to recover and hit you. So when you make that move, it's gotta be, you gotta violently get it, because his hands are gonna come. You're not gonna get through there clean. If you would've ripped and dipped him, you would've gotten vertical and got to the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, finish.
High school Harry's get these guys coached up.
Hey, no matter if you win or lose, bro, finish through the line, all right? Finish through the line. Keep that same intensity, big bro. Keep that same intensity, Trey. Let's go.
After leading the team in tackles for loss a year ago,
Blake.
Hall is back to taking first-team reps, looking for a chance to get physical. His presence back on the field does not go unnoticed.
That boy 3-2. It feels good to have him out there.
Midway through practice, the team pauses football activities and gets back to simple conditioning, a strategy that served them well last season, helping to win a record 3 consecutive overtime games. With a challenging schedule this year, there's no reason to change.
We're doing it for a reason, okay? So you fight through the fourth quarter, and then if we got to go to overtime, we go win overtime. That's why we do this. That's why we win those games. So you keep digging deep and practicing your ass off. You got me?
Don't forget the
Keep
reps.
us going. We need to have that.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D. Bow up. Right now, bow up.
With 27 wins in the past 3 years, Northwestern is experiencing the best stretch in school history. but no one on the team is looking backward. Every drill, every rep, it's all about going 1-0.
We're going to dominate the line of scrimmage on Thursday nights. Everything else takes care of itself from there. The line of scrimmage domination equals championship.
Good morning, Coach. Good morning. Especially this time.
Hi, Coach.
Is that an actual flip phone?
It is.
That fires my ass up right there. That just made my day, man. That is the highlight.
So far.
I'm counting down the days until I get to go to a flip phone. If you can't hit me up on the flip, this thing's going in the water. It does have power. I got a face for radio, so. Hey, Greeny, I'm doing great, my friend, and excited to be on with you. I know you're just shy of a little bit of passion this morning and not fired up at all, my friend.
What can you tell us at this time about the status of Clayton Thorson as the quarterback tonight?
Well, I figured, coming on your show this morning, why don't I announce it to the entire country? What do you think?
I would love that. Yes, thank you. Please do.
I love you, but not that much, so sorry. Not going to happen. But,
With a trip to West Lafayette, the Wildcats opened the 2018 season on the road and playing a primetime Big Ten game. The stakes are high, and everyone knows it.
You guys have done everything we've asked. Everything we've asked. Now it's time to go party. It's time to have great focus, great discipline, but now it's time to go unleash it and have fun. All right, let's unleash the Wildcat way. What do you guys say?
You gotta look at the guy across from you and say, I'm gonna dominate you tonight. Every play, you take it to them. They gotta play with us tonight. They gotta be on the field with us. Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Bring it up! Let's go! Big O, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Big O!
Now, fans, please welcome our guests to Austin Stadium, Northwestern University Wildcats.
Ball like this on first. Yeah. Ball like this on last. Yeah. Let's go, man. Come on now.
And the biggest question of the offseason was about to have an answer, but it would have to wait for the Wildcats to get the ball. It wouldn't take long.
And Sindelar heaves it deep downfield. Jump ball. Intercepted by the Wildcats at the 10-yard pace. First turnover of the game, and the Wildcats have it.
And Clayton Thorson, now we get the confirmation he does take the field.
But I just love his determination to come back for his senior year to lead this football team after that injury.
This time Thorson under center. Thorson giving Larkin left side. Big hole waltzes in for the touchdown. Jeremy Larkin walked into the end zone. And the Wildcats have their first points of the 2018 season.
That is flawless and exactly what you want if you're Northwestern.
Good job, babe.
They'll give Larkin again up the middle, 45, breaking free, 50, 45, 41 man to beat, to the 25-20, on his feet to the 15, and run down inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
I like the end of that run, that stiff arm to Tim Cason. We know what Larkin can do if he hits a crease.
Moten works his way right up the middle for the touchdown. John Moten, the fourth.
On this stage, the Boilermakers wouldn't let the Cats run away with it.
Touchdown! Wow!
A switch at quarterback put T.J. Green onto the field, a predetermined move made by Pat Fitzgerald and his staff. The pair would trade roles throughout the game.
Bennett Skoranek reaches in and got it at the 15.
And that one is intercepted. What a pick.
Great interception by Nate Hall. Looked like he one-handed that ball, reached up high and just yanked it down.
Wildcats had found their footing at the quarterback position, and for Green, a chance to find the end zone.
T.J. Green's got his first touchdown as a college football player.
First sack for the Wildcats, Trent Goins.
Northwestern comes up with their third interception of the first half.
Let's go, baby!
This is a really good example of not giving up on a play by a running back. Good job by Larkin not giving up on that play and running hard to get some big yards.
With 4 first-half touchdowns, the Cats had their lead, much to the delight of one proud parent.
That was exciting for him, and to see his reaction and his teammates' reaction was pretty cool. Obviously, being in the same family, they've grown up, you know, being around Chiefs games, being around, you know, other games that I've been involved in. So having them have an opportunity to play together, now we just need them to connect on the field.
Midway through the fourth quarter, Green indeed found Skoranek, but the offensive fireworks of the first half gave way to a second half of stalled drives, and Purdue crept back into the game. The defense, however, was able to find an answer to Rondale Moore's impressive first 30 minutes. As Purdue inched closer, Northwestern kept firing.
Glenn Nagel, the senior, with a big reception.
Under pressure, they're closing in on him, puts it right on the money. Big time throw.
The clock continuing to wind down, Fitzgerald put the weight of the game on the legs of sophomore running back Jeremy Larkin, whose 143 yards marked a career best as Northwestern held the ball for the final 8 minutes of the game and secured its 9th straight victory.
But the grit that we showed tonight, man, was unbelievable. You think about some of the guys in January, they didn't think they might not ever play again. Especially some of our older guys, the way they fought to get themselves back into this game today. Man, I think we should all tip our hats to them, huh? Yeah. Right? How about TJ getting his first touchdown?